Relinquish it to me.
Luna! How's it been, buddy? How are you? Nearly 4 years. Wouldn't have guessed that if someone asked me. Time flies. Time definitely does fly. I hope everything has been well with you. Thank you for the 44-month resub. Oh, that was way too slow. Has anybody else had to put on the turbo mode? Like the running animations? Not the hyper turbo mode or anything.
Let's get to work.
We must get rid of all the spooters.
There we go. A chance. Activating drive.
Here's our chance. Have some more.
Oops. Done it again.
Oh, these figures look excellent. You kicked some real tail, Katra.
Shadow Spear has been definitely
Cautious. Take this.
one of the most OP spells for this playthrough.
Stay calm and work through it.
Oh, I didn't dodge that time.
Take this. There. Up to you, Reset.
There we go. Mr. Salesian.
Have some more.
Been at a craft beer festival for nearly half the day. Oh, trying out different craft beers has always been a fun favorite time of mine. Me and my brother-in-law always used to do it. We used to try out all these different craft beers from across the island. Nice.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Struggling with the 4.0 combat bonus thing. Everything dies too fast. This is probably the best area I've seen in terms of getting the combat bonus so far. 5th.
I eagerly await your performance.
Take this. Gotcha. This is it. Activate charts.
Yeah, it's definitely a comeback comeback art because it's been super OP for me. Rawr. Nice. I get. Yeah, I can get the 2 of them.
Have some more.
What's up, Leviathan?
Eat this. They're stunned.
I'm pretty sure I had it on Shadow Spear unless it moved. God dang it.
Activating drive.
Have some more. A chance.
Bonus for me is the pasta factory I work for has a brewing company which had a stand, so I was able to upgrade my afternoon ticket to a weekend pass for free. Nice. Well, that was something.
Here's our chance.
Nice, frozen. Aw.
Take you on. There.
Here's a little more. They're stunned.
Reset.
There.
I don't need to do over there.
That went better than I anticipated.
You were an incredible helper, Seth.
Fantastic. I walked past the spooter.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data. You picked the wrong guy to fight. Next. There. Gotcha. Take this out. You snooze, you lose. All you on, yes.
Activating drive. Don't mind me.
Here's our chance.
See how close I can get to 3.0.
There.
Just from this fight. Actually, I won't be able to because yeah, you gotta get the 20 and the 50 chain, so I won't even try.
Over here. All for you. All you on, yes. Sucker.
Petra!
Yeah, yeah.
There!
We're set.
I don't even have all my slots unlocked for my characters. The only person I have fully unlocked is Van.
Have some more. A chance. Eat this.
Mr. Arkwright!
Nice.
Gotcha. Gotcha. It's done. You snooze, you lose.
Take care.
Up to you.
I was gonna say take care of the small one first, but no, you had to miss.
There.
A chance!
You take care of the big one.
There! There!
Easy peasy.
Ah, these figures look excellent.
Outstanding calculations, Mr. Salesian.
I'm just doing this to get more Sepith now. See if I can get the overkill, get more Sepith.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was great.
I'm a true professional there.
Gotcha.
Now is the time for starting.
Cypher activate.
There! First done!
Nice. Arc Feather really helps with getting those chains as well.
Have some more. There.
Mr. Arkwright!
Here's our chance.
Must have, yeah, I'm definitely putting it on anybody else who's going to be a caster for me. I'm going to see how far that I can go without unlocking any more slots.
Sucker.
A chance!
There.
Mr. Arkwright! There!
No, you can't stack bonuses in this one.
Nice. That went great. You did great, Van. Take this.
You basically have to experiment and see which ones you can which you have to get in order to get the bonuses. I'm pretty sure there should be if you don't mind using a guide, I'm pretty sure there's a guide somewhere that you can use the bonuses for. I mean, there's a guide for pretty much everything else on the internet these days for a game.
Have some more.
Mr. Salesian. There.
Here goes.
No.
Deadly Lance.
Looks like your game's on you. Guy to fight.
You're a true professional, then. We're not done yet.
Thanks as always, Theo.
Yeah, I should probably do this. I'm gonna do this. That was horrible.
That's far enough. Sucker.
I have a feeling that Agnes is going to get the Spooter with the spear, with the Shadow Spear. I believe.
Miss Claudel.
Shit. Although I got the Arc Feather again. Oh shit, she got another Zero Arc. Second try.
We're down.
And another Arc Feather.
Keep it up. It's working.
I have no luck.
Think fast.
I don't know what this streamer luck is you're talking about.
Sucker.
Reset. There we go. Mr. Salesian.
Have some more.
This is where I got the 4.0.
Outstanding calculations, Mr. Salesian.
Gotcha.
Stay calm and deal with it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dragon.
Keep it up. It's working. There.
Here's our chance.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Activating drive.
Have some more. Here goes.
Activating drive.
Have some more.
Mr. Oddride.
You weren't there for that one, Blunt.
Keep it up. It's working. I'll take you on.
She was my fourth rare blade.
Maybe proceed with caution.
Keep your guard up.
Yeah, she is.
Pull out all the stops.
Chat went crazy.
Activating drive.
You'll pay for that.
There. Here I go. They're stunned.
Have some more.
Ha!
Yeah, we pulled 5 altogether that night.
A chance.
It was pretty epic.
proceed with caution.
Satellite cure.
You saved me.
My move now.
Let me know how long it is for you to get to platinum.
Make it count.
We're down. Here I go.
Oh, I thought I got 2 of them then. Darn.
A chance. There.
A chance.
Activating drive. Now.
There. Like hell you are.
There. Let's go down.
There.
Hey, got them both.
That went better than I anticipated.
I can always count on you, Reset.
She's the reason most of my friends' chat hates Xenoblade Chronicles 2. He was bound and determined to pull her. I know it took Neo a long time to pull her.
Engaging enemy.
According to the dash, I'm at 33 hours. I also get very easily distracted, and you know that. Squirrel?
Make it count.
Squirrel. Any squirrels?
Up to you, Reset.
You set like a month or 2 aside and just focus on Xenoblade 2. No other way I'm gonna get a game
Make it count.
that long done. We made it through in like, I don't know, 80 something hours.
Here's our chance.
Sucker.
On yes.
It's either me,
Damn
you
it.
have a name, or the goose. Say it. Say his name. Why won't you love Tom Honks?
I suggest we strike now.
Good evening, cardboard. How was your nap?
Keep it up. It's working.
Yeah, that Yakuza vending machine luck, that was fantastic. Called that one pretty good. I'm gonna get lucky on one of these vending machines eventually.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Relinquish it to me.
Oh, thank you ever so much.
Relinquish it to me.
Oh no.
Relinquish it to me.
Well, hey, good looking. Well, hey, good looking. Well, hey, good looking. Now's the time for stars. Well,
Cop.
hey, good looking.
One more.
Oh, thank you ever so
I
much.
suggest we strike now.
Kamen Rider, thank you for the 10 sub gifts.
Make it count.
I see how the combo works now. Oh,
Keep it up. It's working.
plotting against me to have me on the goose timer.
Now. A chance.
The justice has kicked in. Wow. Is the goose timer normally over an hour? No. So the goose timer is normally 10 minutes. The reason it's over an hour is because
Maybe proceed
while
with
the
caution.
10 minutes are active, any form of monetary support through the stream increases the timer. So that be it subs, cheers, or tips. And it's based off the additional time
I won't
added
have a chance
is
goodbye.
dependent on the amount
Keep it up. It's working.
Have some more.
that is given. Funny you say that, Common Rider, because I did
We strike now.
when I was using stream elements for my alerts. I did have a bulk
There we go.
alert,
A chance.
and I have since I switched over to StreamerBot, I haven't had the bulk alerts added yet, and that's one thing I have to do before the event happens next month. Because I had one for 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100.
Take this.
So that I might try to do that tomorrow. Because that'll be one more thing off the list. I have a list that I need to get through.
Have some more.
Mr. Salesian.
There's also a few other alerts that from other games that I want to add in as well. Because there's some fantastic lines from Ayuden.
These figures look excellent.
You kicked some real tail, Catra.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious. Engaging enemy.
Goose Hat stays on long enough, you'll have to take off and an egg be under there.
Stay calm and work through
It's funny you say that. The longest time I've actually worn this hat fifth was during I think it was Cold Steel 1 or Cold Steel 2. I know it was on that long
It's working.
that I had to carry it over into the following stream.
Think fast. Take this.
A chance. Huh? There we go. There.
It gets very warm as well. Ooh, Arc Feather.
Here goes.
What's the chances that I can get Van to get them?
Huh? No. There. Miss Wilson.
How is on yes hitting more than? Ooh, nice overkill.
There.
I'm going.
Needs to be warm to hatch the egg it's sitting on. I fear for it if it actually hatches my head because
Initializing drive.
there's not much in there.
I won't lose. I suggest we strike now.
Have some more.
Relatable. It's like a peanut at times.
Now it's my turn.
Feed her that, please.
You saved me.
Can you stop pecking at me?
Initializing drive.
Activating drive.
A chance. Cypher activate.
Stop right there.
I
Ow.
won't let this chance slip by. Huh?
I'm not 100% sure, but did I just create a sort of a pentagram
It's done.
from the arts?
All you on you. There. They're down.
A chance. Ha!
All you on yes.
I won't let this chance slip by.
There!
Transmutation circle. Trying to turn the big chicken into a goose. Exact. Yes, I like it, Jim.
Count on you, Reset.
Equivalent exchange. We must transform the chicken into a cobra chicken. It must honk, not cluck.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Take this! Take this son!
Now's the
Give me
time
your
to shine.
worst.
Hide all the dogs, please. Yeah.
Keep your guard up.
That is the worst scene in that anime. That is horrible.
Go, Catra!
I don't like that.
This'll do the trick. Locking on. Fire! Reset!
Now's our chance.
There!
I'm constantly reminded of it too.
Have some more!
It's usually by dark.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional there.
Attack 3. If I'll actually use Fairy eventually, I should unlock some more of her slots. Poor Fairy. I saw the other day where there was a father-daughter cosplay at the convention of this very thing. I could not help exclaiming no out loud when I saw it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I thought that rock was a glowing thing. This? Oh, that's a lovely bunch of spooters. Diddly dee. There they all are standing in a row. Let's shadow spear them all.
Be careful.
Take this! Take this son! I'll take you on. Let's finish the job.
Big one, small one, some is... Oh, you don't have any. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Proceed with caution.
Let's do this.
Think fast. Take this!
A chance.
Oh, what did you want me to do, Leviathan? Did you want me to start singing "This Is the Song That Never Ends"?
Keep your guard up.
It goes on and on, my friends. One day we started singing it, not knowing what it was. Got him.
Don't mind me.
Up to you, Reset.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, we insta killed the tiny one. Could have been that Disney song. What? Do you want to build a snowman?
Here goes.
Do you want to build a snowman?
This'll hurt.
Keep your guard up.
Mr. Longlai!
Stay put.
There! Here I go. Prepare yourself.
Here's our
Oh, I didn't
chance.
get. Oh.
Pull out all the stops.
May we proceed with caution.
Initializing drive.
Ah!
There.
Nice. 2 for 2. Aw.
Here goes. It's done.
I won't lose. Activating drive. Ah!
Here's our chance.
There was one day I was working in the loader at the mill and I saw an ant walking over my dashboard and that dumb song got in my head and I could not get rid of it.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
How you're going to go with the one for that Disney ride with the children singing?
A chance.
Which one was that?
Have some more. They're stunned.
Reset.
Here's a little more.
A chance.
I'm very confused. I haven't watched a Disney movie in a long time.
Nice. That went great.
You did great, Van.
That seems like it could be the one to get the tactical bonus on too. Lots of spooters.
Let's get to work.
I'm surprised that Cardboard's not saying no kill spooters.
Now, let's finish the job.
There we go. There we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Take this. Gotcha. You're stunned. Snooze, you lose.
Cardboard went Nemo on me. Boat. I seen a boat. It went this way.
I suggest we strike now. Now!
Go, Catra.
Yeah. Huh. Reset.
You had one job, Mr. Silesian.
More.
Nice.
Miss Claudel!
I find it hilarious when that goes off. And the second one goes off and there's nothing there.
That all you got? All you on yet?
Well, hey, good looking. A chance! Well, hey, good looking.
Relinquish it to
Strike now.
me.
There!
Have some more.
Well, hey, good looking. This chance slip by.
Oh, thank you ever so much.
There we go.
Oh, thank you ever so much.
Relinquish it to me.
You have my deepest gratitude.
Here's our chance.
Oh, thank you ever so much.
Yeah, definitely gotta put definitely gotta put in the bulk.
Relinquish it to me.
Kamen Rider, thank you for another 10 sub gifts. And Dragon, thank you for that gift sub and
You have
notification.
my deepest gratitude. You have my deepest gratitude.
Alrighty.
Trizzy, how are you?
Good looking.
It's been a while.
Oh, thank you ever so much.
Indeed. Well, hey, good looking.
Heart Trip, thank you for the 5 sub gifts. Guys, thank you so much for the tremendous amount of support. And the level 5, well, level 4 hype train. We're into level 5. Trying to stay healthy. I seen your Instagram picture. Keep doing you, Trizzy. I need to follow your example.
I eagerly await your performance.
I need to get into a better a healthier eating habit and as well as more physical training.
All you on, yes.
Ninzard, hello. Alex, welcome in. Can we shadow sphere them all?
Have some more.
Here's our chance.
Yeah, we're yeah. You need another emote slot, Dragon? Oh, you down to the hype train emote. Gotcha. We're way off another emote slot.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh yeah, we're way off another emote slot.
I suggest we strike now.
Our next emote slot unlocks at 275 sub points. And it's an animated one.
Keep it up. It's working. I suggest we
I'll
strike
take
now.
care of them. There.
Can we get all 4? No.
Here goes.
We got the big guy. Let's go.
All you on, yes.
What should I do? I suggest we strike now.
Hammer time.
Here I come.
Bonk hammer. Oh, you're an arsehole.
Petra.
Have some more. They're stunned. A chance. All you on, yes.
Stay focused on the food first and see where that gets you. I'm definitely trying to. I'm trying to cut out a lot of the
May we proceed with caution.
I've cut out a lot of junk food already, but now it's trying just to get the correct amount of meals and portions and like a set plan. I don't like using the word plan, but a set weekly plan for meals, especially with my busy schedule.
Nice.
Treasure
That went
located.
great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Also, the right amount of sleep. Yeah, about that. I had hour and a half 2 nights ago. Not by choice. Not by choice. One, I couldn't sleep, and the other was I had to offload a 53-foot tractor trailer of winter tires at 7 in the morning. That was the time. Started cutting down on sodas and juices. After that, the other stuff got easier, but more expensive. Oh, definitely. My grocery bill right now for the week is like $100 to $150. And I walk out with like 2 bags. It's crazy.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
It's absolutely crazy. Guys, thank you for the level 4 hype train. Thank you so much for the amount of support there. Muchly appreciated. That would tire me out. I used a forklift. If I had to hand bomb all that, I was no.
Man, why's it gotta be me?
I don't know if this would taste any good. Black vinegar soup.
Would be nice.
We were chatting that this winter is supposed to be a rough one. Don't say that. Please don't say that. I don't like that her speed goes down. Oh, that art stamina. Oh, that art stamina is just. Oh no, that art stamina is just too good. Damn it. Winter, what's that? The thing that I dread a lot. Like, a lot. That was from Dragon. I've been saying that every year, and the last few have been so super mild for us. So the one thing that we try to, the one thing about up here is if we see a lot of dogberries on trees in like September, then our winters are going to be rough.
That tree! I think that's it. Finally. Took us long enough.
The hell are dogberries? We call them dogberries.
Alrighty.
An alternate name for these small, delicious trees and shrubs. They are actually called showy mountain ash. An American mountain ash.
Indeed.
Any of certain small fruits usually considered inferior or unfit for human consumption. As the chokeberry, prickly wild gooseberry, certain rose hips, or the fruit of a mountain ash. The fruit of a red dogwood. There you go. They look like berries, so we call them dog berries. All right, we found the great Deku tree. Let's see if this capsule's under it. There it is. That's the tree. I'm sure of it. Where's the owl? Is the capsule bit buried under that stone then? So what? This a monument for brain dead lovebirds? How dare you! It is under that monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, champ. What is that? A giant spider? Lagrantula? One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Van, Agnes. I have the Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back against it. Just wear it down some and leave the rest to me. Fine by me. Leave it to us. Oh, of course. You're not.
Make it count.
Really? Let's get that off screen.
I suggest we strike now. Shield, protect everyone.
Like hell you are. Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid! Like hell you are!
Here's our chance.
Oh yeah, you guys are like, yeah.
Initializing drive.
Yes, walk into the cone.
Don't mind me.
Keep your guard up.
Like hell you are!
Ow. Nice.
Here goes.
Let's
We proceed with caution.
oh. Yeah, that dampers things, doesn't it?
Keep your guard up.
Think fast. Take this.
Stop right there.
If you live in southern US, winter mostly non-existent. At most, it's just cold. Like to joke, what snowed? Haven't seen it in years. Yeah, my uncle's brother goes down to Arizona for 6 months of the year, and my boss's father goes down to Florida for the winter months.
It's working.
This'll do the trick.
Going all in.
Lapless code. Activate.
Here goes. I'll get them all at once. We will proceed with caution. I won't let this chance slip by.
Make it count.
Huh? There. Ha!
My move now.
Oh, movement sucks.
Keep your guard up.
Over here. All for you.
I will address you all at once.
Make it count.
I shall end this. Ha! Ha! It's over. Radiant Seeker!
Insta kill the other small ones.
I won't lose. Keep it up. It's working.
I'll take care of them. Let's go, Zeros. Lance mode activate. Degama driver. On yes.
Huh?
Stop right there.
Oh, definitely Thebus. Definitely.
Stop right there.
The smaller ones are almost out of the way.
Stop right there.
Southern U.S. when they do have what us Midwesterners would call light dusting, they shut cities down and just laugh. Have I ever? I know I've shown a few people, but does anybody remember me showing off pictures of Snowmageddon?
I suggest we strike now. Activating drive.
I owe you one. A chance.
I suggest we
Eat
strike
this.
now.
Stop right there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think it was the one of the years of
Going all in.
yeah, it was 2020.
Keep it up. It's working.
Make it count.
Going all in.
That's a highway.
Working.
Make it count.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Stop right there.
A chance.
What's that white stuff? The snow?
Make it count.
That's a 4-lane highway.
Keep it up. It's working.
Over here.
It was a bit crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, definitely Sky Dandruff. Yes, definitely.
I won't lose.
Another form of Sky Dandruff is white shit.
Going
Because that's exactly what it is.
This'll do the trick.
Keep it up. It's working.
Taste and see. Don't eat yellow snow.
I suggest we strike now.
Transmitting code. Activate!
A chance! Activating drive.
Stop right there!
I won't hold back.
Make it count!
Accessing. Initialize.
Show him the Jabberwock arm. Since we can't insta-kill it.
Here's our chance! Run! Run!
Now!
Van!
This'll hurt. Over here! All for you! Up to you, Reset!
Ba, 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 ba.
Now!
A chance! Time for the main event! Vandalize! Raid! A chance! Time for the main event!
Hyper chain, let's go.
Vandalize! Raid!
I won't lose.
Going all in.
There!
My move now. This'll hurt.
Oh, I can't do that.
I suggest we strike now.
Stop right there! I'm going. This'll do the trick. Optical cannon! On yes!
There! I won't let this chance slip by.
Da, da.
Yeah!
My move now. This'll hurt. Think fast. Take this.
Remember one year when I was still married, I was driving home from work and it had snowed. Deer ran out in front of me and I could barely brake in time. Slightly bumped the ass of one of the deer. Deer left some fur in the front grill. Happy all I had to show from that was deer fur. Things can cause damage when they hit. Oh, definitely. That's like moose up here. The mooses,
Make it
as
count!
some call them. The mooses.
Activating drive.
There!
Actually, one of my mechanics almost hit this morning. He seen him farther up the road, and as he got closer, they just jolted across the road and was like, not a care in the world.
Here's our chance! Ha! Ha!
There!
Van!
Never realized it defeated it. Interesting. Shows how much I was paying attention to his HP. How is it still moving? Get back behind us. Dan, are you ready? Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. Right. Start the recording, Theo. I'll back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. Oh yeah, okay. He's gonna turn Grendel soon. Oh, what in Adios' name is he doing? Are you all just standing there? There's no way he could take much more of this. We know that. Just shut up and watch. Mr. Arkride will be just fine. We believe in him. Oh, goddess above, please keep him safe. Now! This is it. Phase space expansion confirmed. Spooter stalled. Where I live in New York, deer are not scared of cars. Husband drives an SUV and was late to work because he could not back out of the garage. 3 deer decided our driveway was a good spot to nap and would not. Ooh. I've never had them lay down and nap. Like, although we don't have deer. We have, well, like I said, we have moose and we have caribou. We rarely see caribou. Caribou goes in herds. Like, you see one, you see like 25. Here we are. We're inside too? Save for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links used in the Empire? Or an application of the SCLM system?
You call and I answer. What's going on?
Mare? Huh, she finally shows up. She really is cute. A hologram? No, it's more like our collective unconscious is being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed, she appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that would require. You saved us a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare, model MKESV004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Damn it! You know what I like about this, though? You know what I like about this? You can't read the text this time. When we got this in Cold Steel, you could read the text. This time you can't. I love it. Wait. What? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said. But even then, I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed, I remember reading about this phenomenon in the reports from Crossbell and the Empire.
This is so annoying. What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right. We prefer to not have to go through all this every time we want to see you. So we were hoping there was a way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas, even if your methods are a little primitive.
Fighting words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
Please, this is no time for fighting. So you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare. We need your help.
And now we've tacked on this? Well, whatever. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause... As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right. Understood.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will. I'll bear it.
Oh, he could talk with it now? Ooh.
These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Grendel Altar.
Stay back, please!
You did it!
Van!
Spooter. Hey, he done the cool voice in the cutscene. Why couldn't he do it there? Consistency, folks. Consistency. Damn it.
I suggest we strike now.
We gotta go through all this again. Fuck.
Keep it up! It's
Does Jeff have a goose hollow in his core that guides him to battle? I am thou, and thou art I. Maybe. Who knows? The Cobra Chicken.
I suggest
She
we
actually
strike
just
now.
said redacted. She did. Me and friends tried to see if we can get really close to the screen and make it out. Yeah, no, they really done a good job at filtering that.
Transmitting code. Activate!
I won't let this chance slip by.
I know there's going to be some faults. It is what it is.
Keep it up! It's working!
All right. Get started.
I won't lose! I suggest we strike now. Dan, activate your boost!
No.
Make it count! Got it!
There! Now it's my turn.
Here's our chance!
I suggest we strike now.
Stop right there!
True danger is that if you use the Grendel too much, it'll make Twitter sentient. We don't want that. What's Twitter? I thought we were doing. I thought it was a whole X thing now. It's always going to be Twitter.
Get going, Dan! Now's your chance to boost, Dan!
No. Stop telling me what to do.
I won't lose!
Freaking hollow backseating me.
I suggest we strike now. There! Here I go! We'll take that! Dan, activate your
Make it count!
I suggest we strike now. Got it, Dan!
You're gone!
Here's our chance! This'll do the trick. Optical cannon!
A chance! Activating drive.
I love how it says delay and it don't delay.
We'll
Do I like Catra so far? I do like Catra, actually. I like how there's 3 characters that have a shield art, or a shield skill.
It's working. I suggest we strike now. Take this!
You're gone!
Earth wall spam is back on the menu, pretty much. I thought last stream, Blunt, that they stacked, and I was wrong.
Now it's my turn.
Let's
Make it count.
there's one for stat down. Pretty sure there's one for stat down. There we go, stat down. Look at that.
Working. Yeah. A chance. Yeah. Yeah. There. Petra. It's our turn now.
It is our turn. Arch damage down. Oh.
Make it count.
Impede, hate up. Damage down. S-craft.
Be gone! Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Got Spooter. Snapped and turned him to dust.
I won't stop here.
I think I've grown a little.
This is really Sky 4. I really like the skill system, like how the Sepith and everything work. Found Azure. Okay. This is my favorite core cast so far, both mechanically and vibe-wise. It's really a nice melding of character casts and everything. I do see where you're coming from, Ninzard. Waiting for the recency bias to wear off and make judgment. I usually wait, Checkboy, to play through the entire game, and then I'll give like my thoughts on it, and then when I sit back and think, then I'll go through and be like, okay, what did I like, what did I didn't like, what was the flaws? Because every game is not perfect, but you can come close to perfect as you could possibly get. There's always going to be something that somebody doesn't like compared to other people. And so far, this game, besides for a few minor things, they've done a really good job with it. We do have an ad coming in, so I'm going to use the washroom. So however long I'm gone, I'll add it to the timer after. So I will be right back, folks. I have done that before, but I'm not doing it tonight. Yeah, you don't want to take a gander in an occupied washroom. No. Button. And we back. Look at that. Van, are you okay? Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So, did it work? Yeah, it looks like I recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate it if you keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to treasure hunting? Right. I'll get right on that. Azuri forgot to hit record. Can you imagine? I love how he's the one digging. This isn't it. Not here either. Here it is. Found it. Oh. Hey. It looks to have been made of a corrosion resistant alloy. Yeah, they did all the work in the fighting, that's true. Damn it, I hate it when I'm right. There's Maxim's name too. But then the one below it,
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture.
When did I know? I had a feeling last stream when he said that his wife or his girlfriend and was pregnant and ran off with the kid afterwards after he got famous. Because I think if you talk to Paula, or if you talk to Paulette earlier in one of the earlier chapters, or do like one of the bonding moments, she actually says that she left, I think, or she says something along the lines of she left and came to the area with Humes. So I just put two and two together.
There she is, right with me. I could never forget her face.
That has to be... You gotta be kidding me.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in the question does match. Yeah, even down to Hume's age.
Wait, you don't all happen to know Paulette, do you? Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
All the dots are lining up. Super proud I made the connection before Maxim even came to us with the request. I figured it out when he had the weird reaction to the mention of a wife and kids at the start of this chapter. Yes. Whenever you can piece together stuff like this, it just... It satisfies the inner workings that you've come into these games, Because they throw in so much in these games, and they want to throw you for a loop. And once you figure it out, it's so satisfying. I just hate it when I'm right, because I figured it out too quick.
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same color as hers. That's what I wanted to know. Like, I forgot what color his eyes was. It's really nice when they do foreshadowing right. Weissman and Joaquin, yeah. Afterwards, I should have learned not to trust any professors. I know I went right off once I realized. Even Neo figured it out when they were leaving the bistro in the car, and it showed Yume and Paulette going shopping. Yeah, they definitely didn't try to hide it. Not at all. We all learned to a degree how Falcom likes to do twists, so we purposely are looking for these twists. Yeah. We have a lot of model fathers in Trail, so Falcom hasn't really tried the quote-unquote deadbeat dad track yet, so I'm curious to see how they tackle it. I also noticed after I wrote down my theory that it's literally Maxim talking to Paulette on the title screen. What? The fuck is it? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They hit it really well. It's a bit of a darker area, but yeah, it definitely does look like him. I had a dumb moment during that one door. I was a bit shocked at that one, and I don't understand why, because I should have noticed. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not.
I hope he did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Maybe buying extra stuff. Sounds about right at this time of day. Pio's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
Oh, you'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Paulette! How long have you been standing there?
Huh. I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings. Oh.
Well, she recognizes him.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Ah, do we have ourselves a new customer? It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro. So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. Her reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim? Sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you leaving your Lino here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
Yeah, can you imagine Victor realizing all this?
This food tastes so good, and yet strangely salty.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but...
Hey, what you crying for, mister?
He's in for a long ride, if that's anything to go by. There might be light at the end of the tunnel for him, though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. I bet he's earned a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yume's dad. It doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette, but I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Still, I can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back into her good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have his work cut out if he wants the old man and the kid to welcome into their lives too. I think you all need to be a little more forgiving of others. Changing the subject, however, we certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner, and we still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. You mind getting to work, Katra? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, I think this should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you'll give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourself all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren for every little thing after all. Where's the conversation about Ren? Because this is just... she blew everybody's mind back in Basel. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that time. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. All of you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all that work, I'm not even going to think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So, do you think you'll be able to turn into Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. It looks like Agnes being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is a mandatory condition, though. So far, you've consistently been putting yourself in some serious danger to transform and help us win. So I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. And we should be conscious of what Mare said about not relying on the Grendel too much. Well, I'll do what we can to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourself. I won't either. I'm going to keep getting stronger so I can help more on the bench. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As the concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risks from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mare said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. More people who come work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. In danger. Danger. Bench warmers unite. Yeah, she got benched next to Machias. Do you have something else you want to say? Nope, not at all. And someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mare was saying, right? Oh yeah, almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the
She's not permabench, but she loves warming that bench. Oh, it's definitely a good way to get character-specific scenes rolling. What do I even put in my black records for that? I need to rewrite some of this because I just have notes everywhere. Oh, by the way, yeah, if anybody's wondering, we actually have a black notebook that we're calling our black records. This is where I write down all my stuff that goes on in my head. Okay, wrote down.
Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
We heard what she was saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I would put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording, and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kinda creepy, if we're being real here. It was like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. I'm sorry. Just forget I said something so silly. I've clearly read too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client? Paulette.
Oh, I got through! Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
That sounds like... Ashen?
Good evening, guys! It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
It's good to see you again, Ashen. Really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Sao and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over in Edith, by the way. Especially when it comes to women. About that. He does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. We'd be serious for 5 minutes around here. Also, I'm 5 years younger than Sal, I'll have you know. I can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she is connected to Heiyue in some manner. Oh, Aaron did mention that you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashin Liu. I'm indeed part of one of the families of Heiyue. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid and a pretty boy? Arkwright Solutions never settles for average, does it? Our cast is a colorful one, yeah. So what's this about? Is Sal causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He says busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heiyue today. This message is from several others too. Really now? What message? Well, Baba had the chance to talk to a few other important people with different affiliations the other day. And apparently the topic ended up shifting to you guys, and they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people in Longport, Tharbad, and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation. They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs paradise of Longlai. Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Evening. Special delivery. Hot Springs, here we come. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. But it's true we've been really busy lately. Will be a good chance to get some R&R. Man, Longlai sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others.
How am I gonna write this?
It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
He always tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. Wish I'd been able to avenge him, but that chance is long gone now. Still, I suppose Longlai wouldn't be a bad place to visit to pay my respects since I can't get over to his grave. My crew could use a break about now too. Anyway, I guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. We're gonna be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. Hey, Paulette. You guys closing up for the day? We are. We had a really good day today. Lots of customers. But if you want anything, just let me know. We'll still be open for a bit longer. Right. I'll let you know. No need to say anything, Van. It's okay. Thanks for looking out for me and Yume. I really appreciate it. It caught me off guard seeing him, but I don't regret it. I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. All right, if you're sure. If he starts giving you trouble, let me know and I'll deal with him. But it doesn't look like he'll be a nuisance, I think anyway. Not from how he was acting at least. So maybe I don't gotta worry after all. Thank you, but I don't think you do. He's making sure to put me and Yume's feelings first. Not to pry, but do she and your old man know anything? No, not yet. I plan to talk to them soon. But it won't be an easy conversation to have with either of them, especially Yume. I'm a little worried about her. Gotcha. She might be too young for that kind of talk. That's what I'm thinking too. I might speak with my dad about it first, but I don't know how to approach it yet. I might have an idea. Well, if you two are up for it. Well, I've said what I think needs to be said. The rest is up to her. Back to patrol and I go.
This feels
What'll it be,
relaxing.
hun? Come back soon.
She's gonna come with us? Oh. 3 days is a bit of a long side, but I think she'll be all right. I think she's about the age for a trip like that. She can handle herself. Yume going on a trip. Ops, can you... What the hell is she doing back here?
Pick something already. Be seeing you.
I freed up some of my time, so I thought I might help clean the kitchen. Were you discussing something with Montmart's staff? Yeah, nothing bad though. I plan on telling everyone tomorrow. Well, I look forward to hearing the details then. Alright. And our precious Yume. Doo-dee-doo-doo. Sweep it up. I think I saw that weird guy before. Where though? Oh yeah, there was a guy in the Tyrell Times. He looked like him. Here's something else. Saw right through his disguise, didn't you? No way she remembered what he looked like. They broke up before she was born. Saw right through the sunglasses.
Stepping inside?
You did it, Neil? Nice. Congrats.
That's the stuff.
I mean, why wouldn't a great disguise be sunglasses and changing up your hair a little bit in a Trails game?
I feel good as new.
Come back anytime.
No trophy for it though? No.
Let's see what we've got.
Superman got away wearing just regular glasses? That's true, he did.
How is it this late?
Why, hello. Looking is always free, you know. Come back for more anytime.
You can't eat if you don't work. If you're not gonna help out with the store, then don't bother coming back home. Fine. I'll go and live my life all by myself. There. I know you don't want me around anyway. What was that? This old hag can't hear you. Nothing? And Nina and Judith were both doing fine with glasses. Something else that is like...
Taking off now.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
What will it be? I'll be seeing you.
I bet you will.
I've got some fun. Best come again. Best come again soon.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Thank you. Come again.
Hey, mister. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
I seen the name on this one. I was like, Lindsay. Yeah. I asked a Lindsay out once. Didn't work out well. Shot down.
What? Boss is gonna yell at you.
They're all specially made.
I bet they are.
Always be careful when and how much you use.
I hadn't considered that as a way to restore cranial nerve functions. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, Ren. That helped clear up the part of your thesis I had trouble parsing. That insight will come in mighty handy. Don't mention it. Just know that it's all still theory. It's up to you and your field to determine how practical it actually is. I'm definitely excited to see how my ideas pan out in the real world at any rate. I'll be keeping a very close eye on those tests. By all means, I'm excited to put your theory to work. Do I even want to ask what harebrained scheme you're up to? And what's a kid like you doing down here at this hour, huh? Ah, if it isn't Edith's one and only Spriggan. Good evening, Van. Why so concerned? I have proper permission to leave the campus at night. Everything is above board, I assure you. That's not what I meant, and you know it. So you're still publishing papers, huh? Man, you're a real workaholic. You were doing that 5 years ago when we first met. So you're the infamous Mille Chaton, are you? The mysterious researcher who puts out papers at the speed of light? Medicine, economics, engineering, even literature and music theory? A polymath through and through. Your work has been very well regarded at various conferences. I hear you even managed to attain your doctorate while remaining anonymous. Wow, you do know your stuff. Normally I would deflect such scrutiny into my identity, but it seems as though the jig is up. My output isn't what it once was. I used to be a little haphazard in my youth, dabbling in anything and everything that came to mind. But now I'm so busy with the student council and my other commitments, I don't have the energy to publish as often as I used to. These days, I put out a paper, every 6 months or so? Because, you know, publishing only 2 papers a year at 16 is so bog standard. I think that's a healthy pace to maintain. Your youth doesn't last forever. It wouldn't do to drown your teenage years from work. Miranda, thank you for the 41th month resub. Is anyone really dumb enough to mess with Ren down here? Who would mess with Ren? She's an angel. So Agnes tells me that you're going on something of a company retreat next week. I must say, it sounds like fun. Perhaps I'll stow away inside someone's trunk and come along for the ride. Please do. You might still be pretty short, but not as much as when we first met. Don't think you'll fit into anyone's suitcases anymore. But honestly, you don't have to go to all that trouble. You're welcome to tag along if you like. We owe you big time for all the help at Basel. We got room for one more. You're in if you want it. That's sweet of you to offer. Alas, I have plenty of obligations keeping me busy next week, so I'll have to pass. That said, I hope you and your lovely assistants all get some very well-earned rest. Agnes especially. She's been a real busy bee between your work and the student council. Make sure you treat her well, alright? Of course. I get I ain't the best influence, but I ain't a slave driver. Ren could stand to take her own advice too. That girl never stops. But well, she has her friends and family to help with that, I guess.
What'll it be? Come again.
Wanna get a drink together?
Ooh, you look I'd better see you again.
Maybe.
Seriously?
Hey, gorgeous. All my stuff is to See you later, handsome.
For real?
Strange posse you're with.
Taking off now.
Thank you for your visit.
Hello. What's playing right now?
Will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance. We have merchandise for
Had that thing where I had my leg up propped up too long and now it's a dead leg. I hate when that happens. So we done Golden Blood, Golden Blood's Director's Cut, Sober Curious, Peony Blade, That Side of Heaven. Let's do Wolf's Requiem.
Hello.
Hello.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Ron, a young officer of the law, is hot on the heels of a gang he once had ties to. While pursuing the case, he meets a girl named Michelle. She is freed from the clutches of the gang, but they saddled her with an insurmountable debt, with little hope of paying it off. Ron takes it upon himself to look after the girl, who begins to develop feelings for the young officer. Before she can act on it, however, the gang finds her and snatches her away once again. Fueled by the fire of rage, Ron rushes into the hideout and engages the gangsters in a gunfight. He emerges victorious by the skin of his teeth. He rescues Michelle from her captivity, and the two embrace each other at last, overjoyed to have made it out alive. And it was at that moment when one of the fallen gangsters lifted his quivering hand and pulled the trigger.
Michelle, hold on.
Ron, are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. See? Not a single scratch on me.
Thank goodness. I fulfilled my promise then. You remember it, right? You're always protecting everyone. So one day, I'll be the one who protects you.
Of course I remember. Save your strength, Michelle. Help will arrive at any moment. Hey, over here! I need a medic now!
Ron, your arms are so warm. When you hold me like this, my fear.
The sad
just
part is the timer gotta go up too.
away.
You have my deepest gratitude.
Well, look who we have here. Oh! She got into the Blacklight District. Should have just watched the movie together. Should you really be wandering around town at this hour? Don't you have responsibilities back on campus? Oh, whatever are you talking about? I'm out on business, really. Yeah? This your idea of patrolling the city? I guess there's no harm in it. They're only doing these reruns at night anyway. Well, after it took the Leon Door and Tharbad, I couldn't afford not to see it, could I? I get why it made such a stir now. Nina Fenley's acting captured my attention the whole way through. Especially while she lied in the arms of the man she loved, smiling till her final breath. You could feel the purity behind her feelings. She's a bewitching actress. It's hard to believe how much feminine charm she can muster despite us being nearly the same age. It's even crazier to think about when you consider how subdued and wholesome she is in real life. Makes you wonder what sort of facade she'll end up putting on next. I know I'll be the first in line to see it for myself. A facade? That's a good choice of words. Her ability to so convincingly put on such different personas must be why she has a reputation for being a gifted actress. But at the same time, it makes it hard to get a sense of who she really is when the cameras aren't rolling. It's almost like her identity is completely invisible looking at her from the outside. You're not the only one who thinks that. Nina herself has definitely worried about the exact same thing before. I've met her a couple of times. At the very least, I don't get the vibe that she's a two-faced person or anything like that. But that's not what you're really saying here, is it? No, it's precisely because she's not any one person deep down that she can so capably mold herself however she likes. In some ways, that makes her a pretty formidable person, whether she herself necessarily wants to be that way or not. Geniuses are all such fascinating people to analyze, wouldn't you agree? I think a ton of people would toss you in that exact same basket, you know. Van's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Remember the brochure. Oh, we almost got her maxed out. That's my goal. Max out Ren.
Taking off now. Let's see what we've got.
My name is Sayla, and I'm a part of a two-girl idol group called With You. Tonight we're scheduled to hold a street performance in Tyrell District, but my partner Lulua has gone missing. Could you help me search for her? I'll be waiting at a table near Brothers Music Shop.
What'll it be? Again.
I almost got ran over by the car.
Another happening night in store.
Hey there. What'll see ya?
Such a pretty song.
I was expecting to walk in here and be like, someone be like, Majima from Yakuza, Munancho.
Well,
Well, if it isn't Van.
Cinderella Trails win. Shoo. What am I trying to get at here is that, well, you know. Come on, that's enough for one day, isn't it? Don't change the subject. Ah, it's you. The Spriggan. Van? Hey, dude. Don't let me keep you. I don't fancy third wheeling. So how about I leave you two to it? No! Stay! Dingo's a jerk! He just left me behind. And what did he learn? Nothing! He's doing it again! So she's the loud kind of drunk. You know, if Dingo's being such a jerk, why not tell him yourself? You're mighty close to him right now. I sure did. I told him off real good. And what did he do? Just blew me off. Didn't listen to a thing I said. And here I just working so hard to follow in his footsteps. I just wanna... Lasted longer than I expected. Yeah, she did. Sorry, that was an embarrassing way for you to find us. Don't sweat it. Not like I don't know you well enough at this point. Girl sure got some balls, though. Follows you all the way to Tharbad, gets kidnapped, and caps it off with a night of drunken complaints. It's like she's not even phased. That might be my fault. I probably shouldn't have been so soft on her after the fact. I did try to get it through to her that she needs to be more careful. Carefulness doesn't seem to have clocked in tonight from the look of it. Not at all. I'll have to try again some other time. And I definitely can't have her knowing where I'm going next time I travel. Losing a newbie like her shouldn't be that hard for you, right? But you sure it's worth it? Don't want to upset the cute little Missy by pushing her away. She's got a thing for you. I've said it before, but we're from different publications. Rather than friends, we should be rivals. Don't think that really matters much. You'd probably be rivals even if you worked in the same place. But rival or not, she looks up to you. That, at least, should mean something to you, yeah? I finally got a lead into one of the topics I've been pursuing. You know me, all my investigations are a gray area at best. The rest, pitch black. Of the worst kind, and you know that. I'd much rather she stay far, far away from that world. Maybe it's wrong of me to make that decision for her, but I don't want her to follow in my footsteps. She should walk a brighter and more honest path. For someone who denies taking her under your wing, you sure get overprotective when it comes to her. Look who's talking. You and your growing office of assistants you'd stick your neck out for? Got him! How could you let a puppy get drunk? It's loud when not drunk too. Nothing's changed. It's true. She just slurs her words when she is. This is a one-to-one how Doobs would be when she got drunk. Can you imagine Doobs and Marielle in the same room? Hey, Van. Nothing. You're going out on a trip with your assistants, right? Should be a good time. Take the time to enjoy yourselves. I will? That's the plan, at least. I swear, just as quick and creepy as Kitty used to be. What the hell do you know about that? That's for me to know. No, back off. Don't go getting too cushy with Dingo. It's not fair. Not fair. Whatever, I'll buy you a souvenir. You don't get to complain if you don't like it. I trust you to pick something good.
What are you in the mood for? Come back and play soon.
Okay, so... Ooh. Van contacted Reset and returned to the office. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Arkwright. I hate to impose like this, especially so late, but I sincerely appreciate it. Don't mention it. You said you were testing some features in development for the simulator, right? Are you sure I'm the man you want for that? It sounds like it would go away over my head. Certainly. As a matter of fact, there's something that only you can help me with. Could you please take your Zypha out for me? My Zypha? What do you want with that? The HoloCore system gathers a wide variety of data through the Zypha, not just biological information. This time, I'd like to test location information-based shard replication functionality too. Perhaps it'd be faster if I just show you. Are you ready to begin? I didn't really get all that, but sure. You just need me to connect my Zypha, right? This is Cray? So where is this? Cray Village? Correct. Our records indicate that this data set was generated 2 months ago. This reflects the village's state upon your accepting Miss Al-Fayed's request. Really now? So you use something like geographical data to make this copy of a village? Man, your tech just keeps throwing curveballs at me. Hell, even the villagers are going through the motions. It's like some kind of memory quartz. Due to the high information density in these settings, the fine details aren't perfectly accurate. Do pardon that. Wouldn't have noticed if you didn't point it out. This was before you tagged along anyway. Indeed it was. I see now that this village is quite the homely place. Though we haven't implemented audio emulation quite yet, I can almost hear the ambience of this village already. Yeah, backwater through and through, and all the beauty that comes with. That reminds me, the village is hosting their harvest festival soon. Bet they'll dress the place up nice and pretty for that. I see. I would be interested in participating myself someday. Now, let us advance to the next memory. We have an ad coming in shortly, so once that starts, I'll stop for the few minutes. Oh look, we have an ad. Dan's been working on that fanfic for a while. CS2 Rufus was something else. I still remember the S-Craft spam. Of what was it, 2021, 2022? Gonna need to do New Game Plus to see all the bonding moments I skipped. I get the joy of replaying the game on PS5 eventually. You left right after I finished 2 because I'd had to play 3 yourself. Yeah, I think a lot of people once I finished 2, a lot of people said 3 was their favorite, and then it kind of just gradually died down from the anticipation. So, but I really enjoyed my playthrough of Cold Steel. You don't get all the bonding points. You get the same amount as normal game from New Game Plus. That's interesting. If you get the same amount, then there's probably a way to maximize all the characters' bonding events. I'll call them bonding events, but I'm gonna say there's probably a way to maximize every character's free time or something in one playthrough. Then, if that's the case, you just have to figure out the specific order that you have to do it in. So you will have to skip some bonding events or cutscenes in order to do it, I guess. Okay, ads are over. These orange lanterns are gorgeous. You don't get all the points to do all the free events for free time. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. You keep the bonding set, you just don't get the points to do all the events for free time. Interesting. They sure are. Looks like we're in Longport's eastern quarter now. When we came here a while back, we had to deal with Heiwei and Almada. Still enjoyed seeing this place again, though. Hard not to get wrapped in all its eastern charms. I know what you mean. The vermilion lights are quite beautiful. And the gorgeous night sky is enchanting. Not sure if I'd go that far, but yeah, the night view is pretty damn great. And so the ocean view from the harbor, so is the ocean view from the harbor, especially in the evening. Is it now? Then let me extract the evening data. First playthrough, you're not going to max everything. It's interesting they don't give you all the points though. I guess with the way the game is, what they had to cut, or if they had to cut anything. Yet another curveball. You weren't exaggerating. The view from here is breathtaking. Sorry if it's a little much. Oh, it isn't at all. I could watch the gentle swaying of the waves for hours. In that case, why don't you come here in person sometime? There's a mountain of delicious food, and the Eastern Theater performances alone are worth the trip. That all sounds lovely. I think I'll do that someday. I hate to put an end to this, but we have our test results now. I'll go ahead and end the simulation. We're back. Strictly speaking, we never left this room in the first place. How do you feel about this new functionality test? Good reminder of how crazy shard tech really is, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm even more excited to see this fully realized than I am the combat simulation portion. I agree with you. Thankfully, we managed to record some excellent data. Things will hopefully continue to progress smoothly. But I gotta say, you look pretty happy while we were doing that test. As embarrassed as I'd be to admit it, I can't claim otherwise. All I had until now were pictures and videos from other places. For a while I thought they'd be all I'd have, and I was content just imagining them. But thanks to you, Mr. Arkwright, I now get to experience such places for myself. If I hadn't taken so long to join you, I might have even been able to see the places we just simulated. Honestly, I'm a little jealous of the others. You've been through a hell of a lot in your life, haven't you? Don't mean to pry, but it's the impression I got after what's happened last trip. That would be a fair assessment, yes. Regardless of that, I owe a great debt of gratitude toward the Marduk Company and Mr. Thorndyke by extension. I wouldn't be here helping as your concierge if it weren't for them. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity. That, in and of itself, is a great privilege and more than enough for me to feel fulfilled and satisfied. Don't gotta be so humble. We're happy to have you here, too, you know. And don't forget we've got our trip to Longlai coming up, too. I know it's all kind of last minute and not exactly meant for us, so we might not really have all that much time to relax. But I still hope you get to enjoy yourself while we're there. You deserve it as much as anyone else. Thank you, Mr. Arkwright. Just the opportunity to join you all is exhilarating. Whether it's the local cuisine, the beautiful vistas, or the relaxing hot springs, I'm looking forward to it all. With the simulator test concluded, Van left the room. After that, he resumed his nighttime patrol.
I almost forgot I was on the clock for a moment there.
I'm curious if someone had walked into the room while they were there simulating thingy. Like, was it SAO? Could you imagine? Van all up in here doing the Starburst stream. Van got in his pickup truck and drove to the bookstore located in the Tyrell district. Longlai is such a popular tourist attraction. You gotta figure the local sweets change up over time. The way I see it, I'd be shirking my professional duties as a Spriggan if I didn't take the time to study up on them beforehand. Now just to find where they keep the tour guides here. Huh? Isn't that on Yes over there? Really good SAO games on Steam. I just don't have the space on the backlog for them, sadly. What ones are you looking at, Blunt? Because, I own pretty much all of them. Oh, hi, Van. Fancy seeing you here. Are you doing your rounds across the city? You seem to do that a lot at night. Nah, not this time. I just came here to shop for some books, that's all. What brings you here? I figured you went back to your dorm after we were all finished talking. The Ironcrad floors, forgot the name. Hollow Fragment? Or is it Hollow Realization? I just remembered a reference book that one of my teachers recommended to me the other day. I decided I might as well pick it up on my way back before I forgot. Gotcha. That's some dedication if you're going out of your way to pick up that kind of extracurricular material. I don't know if I'd say I'm that dedicated this time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found myself over here looking for guidebooks on Longlai. Oh, but if you're here, does that mean you're looking for information on the kind of sweets they have in Longlai? Read them like a book. You know me, only too well at this point. Well, since we're both here, we might as well see what they got. Only good SAO is SAO-A. Is that, SAO All-Citadation? I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna say it's All-Citadation. Or is that the anime? Oh, abridged. I've heard the abridged one is hit and miss. Once Van and Agnes found the books they were looking for, they made their purchases and departed the store. The subway's probably running less frequently at this time of day, aren't they? I'd say so. At this hour, they probably... Oh no. Looks like they're having some sort of problem with the train cars. Yeah, I read that earlier. I'm sure they'll be up and running again soon. Maybe. It says they don't have an estimate for how long the inspection is going to take. I guess I'll either have to wait it out at the cafe or just walk home instead. You don't have to go to all that trouble. I can just drive you back in my truck. Beats how long it takes to go on foot. I'm sure your dorm's got a curfew in place, right? You don't mind? That would definitely help me a lot. Thanks, Van. You're a lifesaver. What's up? Nothing much. This is my first time alone in the car with Van. Now I'm getting nervous. I've got to stay composed. Well, that's good, I guess. The street lights are so pretty. I see this place all the time, but it somehow looks so different from inside the car. Right? That's part of the charm of the city at night, especially when there are barely any cars on the expressway. It rules. But coasting through nature during the daytime ain't so bad either. My dad said something like that a long time ago, actually. Huh, really? What's your old man's verdict on cars? Well, he doesn't love them quite as much as you do, but he used to really like going on drives. He's always been so busy with work, he couldn't find much time to be at home. But back then, once he was off, he would take me and my mother to all kinds of places. I treasure those memories. They're irreplaceable to me. Sounds like he's a real family man. Unlike a certain Z1 racer obsessed with the nightlife. Well, Maxim regrets his actions, so I don't want to be too hard on him. Besides, my mother was very careful to make sure I never felt lonely. She would visit bookstores all across the city with me, looking for books that I would like. And we'd try new recipes together to surprise him when he came home late. I really thought those peaceful days would continue forever. But when she passed away, it felt like everything changed. People, places, who we are, it all changes as time goes by. But even then, you find yourself concerned with who your old man is and where he stands, huh? Of course I do. I just don't know what he's thinking anymore. And I don't know what I can do for him as his daughter. He feels so far away right now. I get that it's not my place to comment on someone else's family problems. But no matter how far away he might feel to you now, you still love him, right? So latch onto that feeling and face him head on. The nice thing about family is that you can afford to push boundaries if you want to figure out what's going on in their head. So it's fine to be a little selfish then? More than fine. That you're here with me as a part-timer means you're already being a little selfish. And I mean that in the best way. So just keep doing what you're doing and pushing and pushing. And next thing you know, you'll have your old man by the collar. I think I'll skip the violence if that's alright with you. But thank you. I'm feeling a little more brave about this whole thing. Even if I don't know what the right answer is, I can't afford to wallow in negativity. And, sorry for talking about my family nonstop. Actually, what about, never mind. You don't gotta walk on eggshells around me. It's just, I don't have any stories that'll make for a fun time. I see. And look at that. We've hit Auber. Make sure you don't forget anything. Oh wow. Time really flew by, didn't it? Right here then? Yes, the dorms are close by, so this should be a good spot. I'm not really sure if I can put this into words, but Arcride Solutions means the world to me now. You're just as important to me as my family. And I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way either. I'm sorry. Maybe now's not the time for that. But anyway, thank you for seeing me this far. I look forward to the trip. Sure. See you later. That sure caught me off guard. I appreciate the thought. I just wish she wouldn't waste it on someone like me. After that, Van spent part of the night driving before resuming his patrol.
Oh, you're so mean, Van.
I just like that I'm 5 away from maxing her out. The ultimate Spriggan. We really need to watch season 2 of SAO and Discord. We really need to get back into watching we really need to get back into watching
Taking off now.
anime. I also need to finish. We also need to finish. Welcome
to Erlang.
Witch of Mercury.
We have full confidence in our products. We await your next visit.
Do you need something? Please come again.
That's true.
Well, this is, something? Maybe we'll do... Oh no, we'll do this one first. Oh, is that... Well, look what we have here. An inspector and a bracer shooting the shit over drinks. Man, if even you two can be friends, the capital's in good hands. I wouldn't exactly call us friends. The guild's not the CID, but they're far from our allies. At best, we're rivals. But given how much our work overlaps, we often see each other out in the field. We respect each other as fellow public servants. So, rivals we may be, but we can still share a drink or two, eh? You care to join us? Nah, I'm good. Gonna stretch my legs a bit more. Fair enough. Drinking with old dogs like us isn't the most attractive offer, I guess. But you know, I'm sure Elaine wouldn't mind having a drinking buddy after work. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That reminds me. I heard you pitched in during that mess in Basel. Yeah, I heard from Alvis. Sounds like you made yourself pretty busy over there. Wasn't what I was there for, but yeah, I helped out where I could. How about next time you let us know where you're headed beforehand? That way we can clean up these messes you'll inevitably get into. Yes, because I'm totally the one causing them all. Right. But in case you'd like to know, most of next week will be Ark Ride free here in Edith. Me and the gang are taking a little vacation. Hey, not a bad idea. I bet you could use the break. Where are you all headed? Figured it'd be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a while, so we're headed out to Longlai for a little hot spring trip. Longlai, huh? My wife and I went there for our honeymoon. Beautiful place. I'd love to take my daughter there someday. If I could ever get time off. Aw, work to the bone, huh? Yep. And whose fault is that, do you think? Well, you picked a good time to go there. The autumn leaves are just stunning in Longlai. Since you'll be down that way, say hi to everyone for me, will you? Oh yeah, you're from around there, aren't you? Wait, okay. Could you not go guessing at my background? Sorry. Just your fighting form was enough of a tell. And hey, a personal favor. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you burned some incense for my old master while you're there. Sure. Read me like a book. Taking a trip, huh? Man, I'd love to take one with you girls myself. Oh, back in the land of the living, are you? Last we saw, you'd plastered yourself to sleep. I figured I'd just drop you off at the precinct, but I couldn't stop laughing at your face, man. You two in cahoots, perhaps? No comment. Don't go lumping us together. Ouch. Why you gotta give me the cold shoulder, man? A little trip really does sound nice. Okay, so go take one. You know yourself. Well, no. What's the point in taking a trip alone? It's the perfect chance to kindle the flames of romance, you know, right? How should I know? And you're really gonna push your luck and butter him up with some trip? She didn't just magically forget what happened. Look, we're moving onward. We're moving on from that, okay? See, when we met last time, she said I could come by again sometime if I wanted to. And the kid, she said, "You're such a weirdo, mister. Hey, can you stop by again? I want to talk to you some more." Yeah, of course she was nice to you. She's a freaking waitress. Yume's reaction said it all. You are a weirdo. I know I took you on your request, but man, get your head out of your ass. Basic courtesy ain't affection. I know that. I'm just trying to make amends. I mean, sure, I'd love it if they could let me back into their lives, but I gotta take that first step myself. I want to make up for all that time we should spent together. That's my new goal in life. Putting a smile on their faces. Swell. Guess that was the wake-up call he needed. Guys learned he can't just treat life like it's one big game. Sounds like you two have had your share of run-ins before. Oh, didn't he bring his car here? I saw it parked outside. Of course he did. I'll lug him over to the precinct. You could sleep it off there.
Gonna eat something?
It's our home after all, even if I've been gone for a while. Please offer up a stick of incense for this unworthy disciple. If you wouldn't mind, Arkwright. Someday, I want to take a little family trip, just the three of us. I want to show Paulette and Yume that I can be a good dad. Anything to put a smile on her face. Anything. I swear. I'm getting a real bad vibe from this. Feels like I should step in. Yeah, no. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go. Let's talk to the client. Let's give Victor a knife and let him help. A little chef's knife. Poke. You're enjoying East 9 cardboard? Nice. Nordic is in, what, 2 months? Or a month and a half? You must be the idol that put in that request. Sayla, right? Nice to meet you. Oh, wow. So the rumors really are true, huh? If you're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Yeah, probably best not to just stand around talking like this, though. Why don't we grab a seat and take it from there? You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight, but it sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to. Yes, that's right. Lua did mention to me that she had work today, but she said she would be done after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly once she got off her job. It was getting later and later, and she was nowhere to be seen. Once an hour passed, and I still hadn't heard from her, I decided to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. Mm-hmm. When I got there, I knocked on the door, but didn't get an answer. I have a key to her apartment that she lent me, so used it to poke my head inside and found a note she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's when I contacted you so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense. What was written on the note? There were only 2 things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize. Clement. And the other thing was part-time, 1,000 mira per hour. Oh, the Clement guy is the guy that hired the from the last quest we done. 1,000 mira per hour. That's what we charge as our base rate at my agency. Pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might say even too good. Practically screams something not on the up and up, if you ask me. You think so too, huh? I figured that was a distinct possibility. That name, Clement. He's got himself involved in all kinds of stuff, doesn't he? Definitely a sign that Lulua is another victim of whatever he and his people are scheming. The thing about Lulua is she comes from the countryside. She's a really honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word, for better and for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you've given me everything I need to know. From what you've told me, this is definitely a job for a Spriggan. Seeing as it's so urgent and all, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any particular way lately? Actually, yes, now that you ask. I've been seeing her spending time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as a part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me, the fact that she was doing anything like that. It felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she really shouldn't have the time to spare for that right now. That's because we're both trying to save up our money so we can put on our dream concert. We're busy as it is with just working on that. Which is probably where the 1,000 mira per hour comes in. She could be earning that much from that Clement person as compensation for helping. That was my hunch too. I don't know the name of the woman that Lulu has been looking after, or else I'd be more than happy to tell you. But she did say the other day that the woman bought her clothes at Jardin Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, that's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for her. Once we're done talking, I'll make my way straight to that boutique and have a talk with whoever I find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. I know it's well past when you two were supposed to meet, but it's always possible that Shuku would just be running late and still show up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. Van hurried over to Jardin Boutique without delay to begin looking for Lulua. La 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 la. We're gonna put an end to this Clement guy. Welcome to Jardin. How may I help you? It's a Newman. Wanted to ask you something, actually. Van introduced himself and asked the man if he had seen Lulua and a well-dressed woman in the shop recently. I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a young woman. I had thought she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. The two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen them today? A correct assumption. I hear that Madame Daphne frequents the Erland store in the Seiden district, as well as our own. Perhaps she may have visited there today instead. I hear she is on good terms with its manager too. Erland over in the Seiden district. Got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. Over to Seiden I go. It's a wild goose chase. Man's gonna go in here. Honk!
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Let me ask you something.
Daphne and Lulua? Yes, the regulars here. They dropped by earlier this afternoon right on time. Bingo. You aware of the relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lulua recently. I heard she volunteers for this assisted living nonprofit in her spare time. She gets assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping, that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lulua is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard, though, is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. So why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lulua directly, actually. Lulua's told me that she gets some payment from the agency anyway, though. She's telling Daphne not to worry about it. That just really confuses me. She's a volunteer, but she gets paid for helping Daphne. It's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. It just seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. So this ain't a case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. But yeah, something's weird here. There's gotta be some reason she's getting paid in that roundabout way. So anyway, those two came by earlier, right? Any idea where they headed off after that? I recall Lewis said something about showing Daphne the place where she works. I think she works at the concert hall in Riverside. The Riverside Concert Hall? That'd be a blue score then. Thanks much. I owe you one. Oh, think nothing of it. Stop by again sometime, will you? What did I... Oh. 5 bonds maxed. Nice. Riverside, Riverside.
Off we go.
Hey, is that? Oh, ho, ho. We're on the trail.
That should get him off my tail. Wait, you?
Hey, heck of a coincidence running into you here, especially at this hour. Saw that article of yours on BuzzRadar, by the way. Let me guess, on the run from the paparazzi right now? Oh, what if I am? To be clear, that article is... Don't worry, I can make a guess. You checking out talents and sports figures who've got ties to the mafia, yeah? I can't blame you. The why of things aside, he has been going all around these shady spots for weird reasons. Wait, you've got detailed info on him? Look, I can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the red comment. He's 100% clean, trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking for into.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So what was I even doing all this for?
And I got chewed out by my mom and Grammy for it too. Oh? Got complaints about how you're handling your other job? Other job? I have no clue what you could be possibly mean.
Van, what are you doing here? And who would this woman be?
Oh, hi. You're kidding. That's Elena Claire, the bracer. Come on, I swear, it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go. But don't you dare think you've beaten me. That was Judith Lanster, right? The actress? Yeah, you know her? Sort of. We just met at an event before. I imagine you'd be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Well enough to meet outside of work, too, it looks like. Come on, it ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh yeah. Alright then. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside at this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into working an underworld job without being aware of it. You're investigating an underworld job too? Two? Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of their scam victims made a request to the bracers. I'm looking for a man named Clement right now. He's likely to go the go-between that hires the part-timers. Clement sure gets around, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree then. That we are.
Scoochy, scoochy, scooch.
Kamen Rider, thank you for the 350 bits. I came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted here. Do you mind if I tag along with you? Not at all. Might make things easier for us all. Van filled Elaine in on the current state of his investigation. An idol named Lulua, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn of the scheme. Sure does, which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. She scooched by on your request? Oh, she did. I don't mind if Elaine scooches in on this quest. Dingo still catching up with Marielle.
Another happening night in store.
Can we talk?
Oh, Lulua? No, she wasn't on stage today. Hey, Natalie, you got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. I've been thinking about her a lot as of late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I've never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about? Kinda. Something about grabbing tea at the food stalls. I think I heard something about trying out the tacos. Tacos. Got it. Thank you for the information. She could scooch in on Van's job all the time, for all you care. I personally would like to see more Ren and more and more Celise.
Yummy.
Let me ask you something.
Right. It was just before dark when Lulua and the old lady stopped by my stall. I think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. He was waiting for him at the table. Kind of an odd group, if you ask me. A middle-aged man. Might be Clement. Notice anything else out of the ordinary? Can't say I did. Couldn't hear them all the way from here. They were talking for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got real heated, so they up and left. Went right across the river. I was wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else. Sorry. There's plenty to go on. It is. Thank you for all the information. This sure is starting to stink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. We need to follow their trail, and now. Agreed. Let's see if we got any other witnesses. The Blacklight District. Let's go. Yeah, more Ren and more Celise, because she has one fiery attitude. She left an impression on me. And while Ren is just Ren. Who doesn't love that little girl? Oh, what am I going to do now? I can't believe this happened. Looks like something happened to her. This might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? We'd like to speak to you if you have a moment. What's up, Daramus? Van, pretending to be Elaine's assistant, inquired into Daphne and Lulua. You had no idea how much you needed Celise in your life until we first met her. She had one fiery attitude and... oh, so good. Great entrance. Oh, for an A-rank bracer and her assistant to show up just when I need them the most. This must be the goddess's guidance at hand. But you're right, yes, I'm Daphne. Well, thank you for confirming that. Heard Lulua was helping you as a part of her volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened? Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lulua was taken by a man called Clement. He straight up took her? Well, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you and Lulua, yeah? That's right. Until today, I wouldn't have pegged him for anything less than a kind and trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lulua and me. That's when he started trying to sell me some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I know when something's too good to be true. It probably is. Good on you for not falling for that old trick. I have some experience since I do have a different insurance already. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lulua must have caught on to my suspicions because she also started asking him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then he dragged Lulua away. Yes, I tried to chase after, but I lost sight of them right around here. I was afraid that if I contacted the police or the guild, they might suspect Lulua as well. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think I've got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do the best we can for Lulua's sake. Rest easy, you can leave the rest to us. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to? Ain't hard to take a guess if around here is where you lost sight of them. Must have gone into the Blacklight District. Undoubtedly. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready. Got it. He loves to see Celise. Leon's great too. When Leon spoke, when we first met him, and he just went and said something to Celise about the way she talked, and then immediately turned everything around on Van. It was like, oh my lord. Oh, they are. They definitely are. What's up, Lucian? How are you? We need to go save Lulua. Are you ready? Let's go. I'll contact Sayla, my client, to make a progress report. Van contacted Sayla and filled her in on the situation. After she pleaded to come with them, they set off. Together, the three of them headed into the Blacklight District in pursuit of Lulua's kidnappers. And so, I kind of want to add Wazi into the mix now. Because that would be, oh my lord, that would be great. You stupid bitch. You just had to run your mouth, didn't you? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. But no, you just had to run your mouth. Now all that money I could have swindled is gone. All down the drain. How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. If I knew that was what you were after, I never would have gone along with any of this. Newsflash, I don't give a shit. You have a job to do. And that's all that matters, you understand? You sucker people in with that sweet, innocent face of yours, and then I swoop in for the kill. I figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope. She's sharper than she looks. But I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I could pull something else on her. I've got this insurance plan, and you're gonna get her to take it out for me. Alright? Excuse me? Why should I... Don't even start with me. You took on this job, and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings can't do the job for you. So don't you run out on our deal here, or you're gonna regret it. Capice? I told you, if it's the mirror you want, you can have it back. I don't care. That's not how this works. It's not about the money. It's about the deal. You can't just walk back. You just can't walk back the deal now that you've taken it. See? You're in it now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop. Let me stop you right there. Who are you? Hell do you want? Oh no. The heroes come to save the day. I'm just shaking in my boots. Hero I ain't. I'm a Spriggan. I don't give a rat's ass about that goody two-shoes shit. I'm here because my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm asking you to nicely to hand her over. Great. One of you pricks. Just what I needed. Look, buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree. This girl's with us. She's not going anywhere. Now, if you don't get out of my face right this instant, we've got problems. You heard the boss. Scram! Oh man, what a friggin' dumbass. Guy really thinks he could just walk up by himself and take on all of us? Who said he was alone? It's just something about Elaine's character in this type of environment, and the way her eyes look at this angle, they glow. They got this really nice glow to them. Hey, I know that face. Elena Claire? Oh, of all the goddamn times. Nice work, Elaine. I've got the girl. How did you... What the... Sayla, you shouldn't... Lua, over here. Sayla, is that you? You're not getting away, you little... Whoopsie there. Forgot about me already, pal? Run, you two. We'll take care of these guys. Okay, thank you. Are you shitting me? You want some more? Looks like you guys don't know when to stay down. Put your hands up and surrender yourselves. You're only digging yourselves deeper. For the love of... Seriously? A bracer and a Spriggan ganging up on me? The ship blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them. Yeah. Okay. You guys are gonna be real sorry.
Give me your worst. You're in for it now. Your time's run out. Fine, let's play.
We can play.
That's it?
Don't stop now, Elaine. Have some more.
Taking point. Oh, radiant wings.
You gotta use it while you have her in the party. You can't just not take the opportunity.
Son of a...
Jig's up, pal. You're the only one left standing. Mercy, please. Of course, I'm taking you to the guild. You have a lot to answer to. Your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear? Anything but that. Oh, so he was working for him all along. That does track, yeah? I'll let you handle the rest then. Make sure the guy pays for what he's done. And pays good. Of course. You have a good night. 200 CP, just as well. Clement was promptly taken into the guild's custody and made to confess his crimes. After looping in Daphne to the day's events, Van escorted Lulua and Sayla back to the Tyrell district.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
I need more chaos in my life. Thank you both so much for your help. Yeah, we can't thank you enough. I'll admit at first I was like, really? That's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Huh? Read the room, Lulua. Sorry, please ignore her. Come on. Let's go.
Finish your job already?
No worries, Neil. Have a good night. Ah, hey there. Sorry for going off on my own feet.
It's no biggie. I'm just glad everything got taken care of. Besides, I've got no interest in being a third wheel.
Oh, I can hear the cat. We're not. You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touchy than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little toward her age... First off, not funny. And second, I'll have you know I am still in my early 20s. Of course. My apologies, ma'am.
Don't feel bad, Elaine. I can be a little sensitive about my age too sometimes. Anyway, I'll go report to the guild for you. Have some fun, you two, okay?
She can be such a tease. Ain't she something, though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous corps like Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by the Purple Lightning. Shows up and immediately helped out in Tharbad. And she got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed. At this rate, she may even surpass my records. though sometimes a dour expression crosses her face. She must miss her friends back in Erebonia dearly. Regardless, I must admit it's been a massive help to have her around, and I think she's beginning to settle in here little by little. Once a student council president, always a student council president. You don't get to say that. I was still only vice president when you were around. Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect prez. Remember the play we did on the last day of the festival where you... Oh, you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Hey, isn't that... It's gotta be. I wonder what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? It has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I can make use of my reputation. Much like how you call yourself a Spriggan. True enough.
Knowing you, I imagine you've already eaten dinner. I had enough to hold me over. But I could go for a drink. Want to come with me?
She is definitely more picky about it than Van. Oh, they're having a moment.
Dingo, why won't you just listen to me? I need you with me at the Tyrell Times.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bramati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino? I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately. Oh my, my!
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase Scoops together.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bramati. Well, please enjoy your drinks.
Ah, this is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But come to think of it, we've ended up with a lot of shared acquaintances. Bramati, Shino, and I suppose even that actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client, that's all. It's just what happens when two folks work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right. Though what does that make Renee? Heads or tails? He's the edge of the coin. Or the guy with the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he'd made a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. I never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when it was established and become a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is. Like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure, even though he's only a year older than us. Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside of my circle of friends after a certain someone disappeared. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years. Nor the last 15, for that matter. While we're talking about not changing, you do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor, impressionable van full of chocolate and macaroons from your family biz all the time. Perhaps, but Renee got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction. So I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger, though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rip at old scars. Haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up this way. Adds a bit of fun to life. My employees always look at me funny, but if they're gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you, though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess Rosette's technically different since she's on loan from Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubt about how capable she is given her employer. Oh, she's capable, all right. And I know I can trust her. Just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marduk, so shady. You could see the shadow for Selge. You ain't got anything on him, do you? They're as much of an enigma to us as the society is, I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who has contact with them. Good job, signing away your soul to the Selge Long Shadow. Shino! Bring me another Alexander, would you? I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. Damn, I really wasn't expecting you to go and foot the bill. How's a guy supposed to look suave if you won't even let him pick up the check? I was the one who invited you here, and please, that idea is so old-fashioned it's covered in moss. You're going away next weekend with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-rank bracer pays rather well. Jeez, rub it in some more, why don't you? You can treat next time. How does that sound? You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. Could always call Renee too. Oh wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. I'm going to take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run this late at night. Night, Elaine. Here's to a good working relationship from here on out. That will be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Van.
Van.
What's up?
Are you really going to go on that trip?
What? What's gotten into...
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time. Don't forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
What's going to happen on this trip? What was that all about? Haven't seen her act that way since we were kids. It's been so long since we first met in Arasian. All those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Renee was the son of a government man slaving away his life far from home. And I... Sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild, though. Maybe there's some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about. Not like it'll make up for what happened 7 years ago. But maybe I should talk to her about it sometime. Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
We'll be right here when you get back. Be careful now. Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
I know. She's in safe hands with us.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to. We want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
I won't.
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. We'll be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. Yeah, I can help her pick out souvenirs or something. She is too damn adorable. She is.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
I could just imagine how this conversation is going to go. Whee! Vroom, vroom! This car is the bestest. Isn't it? Little kids are so easy to please. And what's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since she's so young. And sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in Longlai knows how to do it right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Her guardians have much to discuss, after all. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxim may end up having to talk with Victor, too. There's no shortage of things he's got to answer for. If he wants to be a part of their family, he's got to rebuild those burned bridges, brick by brick. And if he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll point and laugh at my ass off. Family. Hope she has the evil or a secret Anguist. Oh my lord, could you imagine? Yeah, I had to get the daughter out for the family talk. Oh, he definitely knows. He's got good suspicions. Aw, look at her. Out like a light already, huh? Well, it was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 a.m. You said we would be arriving around 12:30, if I recall. Somewhere around there, yeah. Since we got Yume with us, I'm planning on... Excuse me, folks. Let's do this. Goodbye. And we continue on like normal. I turned off an alert. You could just take a guess at what happened. Somewhere around there, yeah. Since we got Yume with us, I'm planning to make a couple pit stops along the way. Oh, I wonder who's calling. Huh. I don't recognize this number either.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Nina.
Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
Well, this is a surprise. Nina? Isn't she... She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
Oh, I didn't expect everyone to be with you. Wait, are you on the road?
Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually going to be out of town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help, but I'd still like to hear you out before saying for sure. All right. Thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a few days now. Really? Do you think that's because... It's gotta be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing sets off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lanster we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who'd let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down. No, she's a super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Fairy. Yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? Oh, just ignore them. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital the day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Until then, I'll give you some of my contacts a call and check if they've heard anything. I would also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital Network. Oh, that sounds like more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much, though, especially since we all know that article is made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you. I really appreciate you being so accommodating. Yeah, we had a bot attack. I don't know how many, but yeah. We'll just ignore and continue on like normal. Seriously though, that Kinkster's tough as nails. I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxim was involved in a crime. Seemed to get real down after I told her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. Kinkster? And what kind of crime? I'm having trouble following this conversation. That's hardly surprising. It's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna hit up Dingo and Bermati for starters. I'm too full to eat anymore. November 14th, 11:25 a.m. Whoa! Those are big rocks! That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are two in this area. The Taishan Mountains in the north and the Ishgal Mountains in the south. Both serve as the dividing line between central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun. But Taishan and Ishgal are the official designated names at the behest of the church. Ah, I gotcha. She probably learned about that in class. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip, and a jump away. You'd have to jump pretty damn high to get over all the mountains, though. Your home might as well be in a completely different world. Huh? Oh, hello. If that wasn't convincing, I don't know what was. That bike was super duper cool. Man, I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw an Atlas labeled on it. Good eye. That man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had impressive physique for a man of his age. Why the long face, Van? What's wrong? Are you car sick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just got a bit of a trauma with guys who ride around on big bikes. Oh, I ain't talking about Hermes. She's been a huge help. This issue's exclusive to dudes. The direwolf really did a number on your psyche, hey? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. That is inadvisable, Mr. Wei. He has been labeled as an S-class threat by the Marduk Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. There's no way it could be him. What a joke. This ain't even my hometown, and yet here I am, all nostalgic over this shit. Van looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. We definitely got to know a lot of S-class threats. I'm so happy we get to visit this place. It's happening.
We're here!
So this is Longlai.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
It's got a whole different kind of eastern vibe compared to Longport. It's like the idyllic town nestled in the mountains. That white smoke is steam from the hot springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. There's so much stuff I've never seen before here. It's so awesome. Everything smells so good, too. There's grilled skewers and mochi, and what are those things with leaves wrapped around them? Damn, starved much? Those are called zongzi. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I know we had a little bit to eat at that pit stop, but I could use a real meal. Lunch is going to be waiting for us at our lodgings, though, isn't it? Yes, that should have some of the local cuisine, too. No need to rush, I guess. Oh, what are those? They're so hot, and they're super black, too. I don't know what they are either. Maybe some kind of Montao? They smell so sweet and fragrant, and Yume's right about that color. That lustrous black really makes them stand out. I see I've got your interest. These here are hot spring Montao made using bamboo charcoal. They've got black sesame jam inside and are as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. What's up, Philly? I guess we gotta wait if lunch is soon. But we have to come back here later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlai is known far and wide for its tea leaves, too. How about trying some of our confections made from them? Our matcha ice cream has been a hot seller lately. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like... Ugh, now I gotta try it. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars too. Dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for those Montao, yes? Oh! This place looks so fancy. Yeah, this is pretty top class. Indeed. It has quite elegance and beauty to it. I can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome. You must be Mr. Arkwright and his party. Yeah, that's right. 6 adults and a child. We have been expecting you. Welcome to the Ikizanro Inn. We will be happy to carry your belongings to your rooms. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice. Thanks, guys. Someone wasted no time making himself at home. Whoa, this room is so nice. Not so much a spot of dust in sight, and the furnishings are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Agnes? Please? Barry and Reset can sleep in our bed, too. The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we could have a special Samu. I'm butchering that. Instead of a pajama party for the occasion? I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I would be happy to join in. So I'm with you two? What'd you expect? You the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. I should have seen this coming, honestly. Aww, did Widow Catty wanna be with the girls? Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, because there are a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? But don't call me Widow Catty ever again. And I'm not a wolf. Whatever. I'm fine with this arrangement. I'll try not to snore. Anyway, who's up for lunch? Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. My mouth is bursting with flavor. It's called Mitao Menji. It's a local dish here in Longlai. The chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is a genius. The chicken's so tender, and it's got that sweet peach quality to it, you can't resist. The flavor's distinctive enough while still being subtle. I'd call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance, and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. The zongzi is so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing. Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Eastern kaiseki meal, served in courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation, though in this case I'm sure the Eastern cuisine's as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way. But how do you know so much about everything here, Van? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you've showed us around somewhere. But it feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, for about a half a year. It was more for training than for fun, though. That explains it then. I suppose that must have been after he separated from Elaine and Mr. Kincaid. So back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory's still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it. But yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're gonna split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee. Go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try and avoid going anywhere alone, though especially you, Yume. You always gotta be with someone. Aye aye, sir. If there's anything you would like to see, I would be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out. I don't know where to start. What did you have in mind, Agnes? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, and buy is my game plan. There's got to be a spot for mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. I guess I should help them around some before they get themselves in trouble. Select 2 additional members to accompany Van. They can be swapped out later using the computer in the room. That was easy. That was easy.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I want the shrimp soup recipe. And I'm gonna buy one of these. And
Please come again.
that was about it. Now, can I...
Don't be shy. Take a look. What'll it be for today?
Chose Aaron and Yume, then swapped Aaron out for Agnes, but that was it. Reset and Yume for me and swapped her out as they need change.
Thanks a bunch.
Well,
Fresh mantle right here.
Barry and Yume. Everybody, whoever didn't choose Yume, why? She's adorable. You have the option to choose Yume, you put her in.
Come again.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
eyes up, Yumes. Don't fall in.
I won't.
I thought that was an alert going off for a minute. I'm creating markers right now, but I need...
I almost forgot. I gotta find a souvenir for Mommy.
I love her.
Take as long as you need.
Took Yume to every event? Oh, where she's not leaving the party. Okay, so that's that.
I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
There we go. There we go. I haven't actually looked at any of the accessories. I probably should have looked at what I should have bought for this stuff. Moshi strap, Moshette strap, cat strap. Ah, okay. You know, seeing as I was playing the game on Nightmare, I should have probably looked more at the accessories, but yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely should have done something. Okay, so that's
I'll
that.
be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
I slowly got all those. You only missed one accessory? I need to go. I really need to figure out who I want to unlock slots with. I have all of Van's unlocked and he's the only one.
I'll be waiting for you.
Oh,
Take
I
as
know.
long as you need.
So 450. So it would be better for me to get a cast 3 by buying cast 2s. And going up. As long as I got the U material to do it. Oh, and then there's that. That is a lot. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'm just thinking of ways I could break things.
I'll be waiting for you.
Is there a store up here too? Oh my lord, there is.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
Good thing the game requires multiple playthroughs, so it's a good thing. I was basically perpetually broke on Sepith from this chapter on trying to always get the best stuff. I haven't really been doing anything.
Alrighty.
Have you been skipping on unlocks or just hard grinding off stream? I've been skipping on unlocks. I've been skimping on unlocks.
I can handle any Zypha modifications you need.
I have one person with everything. I haven't done anything with, like, I haven't bought much Sepith or much quartz either. Like, everything that I have on my characters, I've found. Like, I've rarely bought a quartz. I like vibing on nightmares, you know. Actually, for a while, I did have. I think Katra and Reset for the longest time. I didn't have any accessories equipped on them. I just forgot to equip them with accessories. But anyway, I found Nightmare on Reverie harder than Nightmare here. Anyway. 85 hours in, that's not horrible. Because they scaled the damage numbers better here rather than to the moon numbers in Reverie? Yeah, that's ridiculous.